Hello guys, welcome to another tutorial. In this video, we'll be learning how to draft the upper bodice of this gown, this dress. So if this looks like something you're interested in, then let's go straight into the tutorial. Alright, so the first thing we're going to be doing is to draft our basic bodice. And to do this, first of all, I'm going to create a box, and I'm using my bust circumference, which is bust circumference of 34 inches. So 34 divided by 2 is going to give me 17. I added 2 inches to give me 19. That's to create allowance so my front and back pattern doesn't run into each other. Now I'm also going ahead to divide that box into 2 also. That's to separate my front and back block. Next, I'll impute my back length, which is 14 inches. And then I'll also go ahead to impute my front length, which is also 16 inches. Now I'm trying to just rule out all the horizontal lines now before we can start the drafting proper. Next, I'll go ahead to impute my chest line. Now there's a formula to arrive at your chest line, which is your bust circumference divided by 6 plus 1.5, and then you're going to add your back shoulder slope of 1 inch, which made me to arrive at 8.25 for my bust circumference. You want to calculate your own accurate chest line. Next, I'll go ahead to impute my shoulder to nipple point, and I have that to be 10 inches. And then the last line is going to be my shoulder to underbust, which is 13 inches. Okay, so I have my bust point line, my underbust, my waistline, and my waistline for the back. Now we'll go ahead and impute our shoulder measurement. My shoulder is 14 divided by 2 will give me 7. I'll also mark that on the back. Now my shoulder slope for front is 1.5, and my shoulder slope for the back is 1 inch. Now next thing will be for us to impute our neckline. Now from the picture, the neckline is a little wide. So let's say you calculated your neckline, that's your bust divided by 12 will give you your accurate neckline. Then you want to go out by like 2 inches. But for the neck depth, you want to maintain your accurate neckline measurement because it's not a deep neckline. So I have mine to be 5 inches by 3 inches. And now I'm connecting my shoulder slope there. I'll go ahead and repeat the same process for the back. So my neck width is 5 inches and I'm working with 1 inch neck depth for the back. Now I'll also go ahead and connect the shoulder slope also. Now I want to finish up my armhole, so I'm going to bring down my shoulder measurement of 7 inches, and then I have that line there. I'll repeat the same process for the back also. Now for the back, that line, I'm going to measure out what I have there, and I have it to be 7.25. Now I'll take the midpoint, go in by 0.5 and connect that. Next, I'll impute my bust circumference, which is my bust divided by 2. Then I added 0.5 inch to it, and then I'm going to connect that there. Now I want to do the same thing for the front, but from the chest line, I'll just go up by 3 inches. I didn't divide it by 2. I just went up by 3 inches there. Now I'm going to go in by 0.75, sorry, and then I'll impute my bust circumference divided by 4 there, and then I'll connect that. Okay, so I have my armhole ready. Next will be for me to impute my dart, and I have my nipple to nipple measurement of 6 inches. 6 inches divided by 2 will give me 3 inches, and then I mark that on my waistline, my underbust, and my bust point. Now I'm using a dart intake of 0.75, and then I went down by 1 inch there, and I'm going to draw my dart legs like so. I'll repeat the same process for the back also. 3 inches on my waistline, 3 inches on my chest line, and I'll bring that line down straight. Also, my dart intake is 0.75 on both sides, and then I'll just connect my dart legs. Okay. Now the next thing will be for us to impute our waist measurement. I'm working with waist 29. 29 divided by 4 will give me 7.25, but we have to add back our dart intake of 1.5, which gave me 8.75 there, and I've gone ahead to connect that. Now for the center back, we need to take in 0.5 inch there for the back intake. That's to prevent zip bulge, and then we'll impute our our waist measurement of 8.75 there and rule that out. So this is basically our basic bodice. Now we need to bring down our bust dart of 2 inches, and then I moved away from the bust apex by 1 inch there, and I created my bust dart there. Okay, now to the style at hand, the first thing we're going to do is to come to the armhole here, and then depending on the size and the person you are sewing for determines how much you come out there. Now from the mid armhole there, for my size, I came out by 2 inches. On the shoulder slope, I decided to go in by 1 inch there. I measured out what I have on my shoulder, which was 2.5, and I decided to go in by 1 inch from the shoulder tip there, and then I came down also from that shoulder slope there by 1 inch. Now I'm sorry, half an inch, and then I'm going to be creating that line there. I'm going to be connecting all those points there to give me that shape there. I don't know, you can see that. Now I'm going to repeat the same thing for the back also. I went out by 2 inches, went in on the shoulder by 1 inch, and then I came down by 0.5 there, and then I'm going to just connect all those points together and then connect it to my bust circumference measurement there on my chest line there, like so. And then that is all. The next thing will be for us to transfer our bust dart to the waist dart. So to do that, I'm just going to cut out this pattern now. The back is ready, it's just for us to cut out. So the front, I'm going to be moving that dart, and to do that, I'll open up my waist dart and then slash the point I have there, and then we just close the dart like so. And wait, that means we have moved our bust dart to the waist dart. Now I'll just trim out this excess we have there. They are no longer needed. Okay, and then I'll just go ahead and cut out the entire pattern. Please note that your front pattern is on fold, and then I'm going to cut out the back also. Okay guys, so we have our pattern ready. In the next class, I'll be showing us how to join this. Now for the back dart, you can either close it up or you leave it open. In the next video, I will be showing us how to make this dress with this pattern. So thank you for watching.